Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in New Kingston. We are on Holborn Road and we're doing an update on on a Holborn house. But I just noticed something and maybe you guys can answer this question. Do you notice this building uses a metal frame? You notice, look at this. This is a metal frame. But I noticed like the Rogers, they use straight they use straight steel. But they don't have this metal frame. You know, when you watch movies or you see people building these high-rise buildings with this metal frame. I've always wondered about it. Like the Rogers, they seem to have, like at the top of the building, they have the steel. They don't use this metal frame. So if somebody knows what's the difference, I mean, let us know. Because some buildings seem to use steel and some seem to use these big metal things. I mean, okay, over here you have, this is Holborn House. You can't really see the top of the building. But I noticed with the Rogers, when we made a video earlier, they had steel sticking out of it. Like there was no metal like what that other building was using. So guys, if you know the difference, how come some buildings use the steel and some of them use those metal, I guess you could call them bricks, I don't know what you call them. And somebody had asked, with all these buildings going up so quickly and on such small properties, are they safe? But I'm not worried about if they're safe. I'm just curious to know what's the difference with using a different kind of building material. I'm sure all these buildings are safe because they use concrete. This is Holborn House that we're looking at. And over here, I'm not sure which one this is. It says, well, it's being built with a completely different kind of structure. You see those metal beams, and then you notice they have the in between the metal beams now they have the concrete with the steel coming out of it. But if you look like the Rogers now, I'm going to put up the picture of the Rogers under construction right after we finish talking, so that you can see what I'm talking about. The Rogers doesn't have these metal beams. It just has straight concrete and brick. And that one is 27 floors. So if somebody can assist us, leave a comment in the section below and we can include their information in a follow-up video. But it's something I've always noticed, because you always see, when you see pictures of skyscrapers being built in other countries, you always see this kind of structure with the metal beams and people walking on the beams. And so I was always wondering, why is it they use concrete and steel out here? But I've just noticed this building is using the metal beams. So if anybody can let us know what's going on. And we're going to keep track of the ascent to see how they do it, if they use these metal beams or just straight concrete. Alright guys, well, I'm sure all of these buildings are safe. I'm not saying that the buildings aren't safe. I'm just wondering what's the difference between the two, and if as the buildings get higher, you know, what do you need to use both the metal barriers, metal thing, and the steel? What's the deal with all of that? Okay, so this building says it doesn't have any information or a picture, but we will take a look at that building another day. We have a list of like 40 buildings that we need to do before we start adding any new ones. Okay, so this is Holborn Road, and straight ahead is Trafalgar Road. Alright, so this is Trafalgar Road now. Turn left, you take Trafalgar Road down to the intersection of Waterloo Road and actually, I think we should go down. Let's go take a look at the Rogers to show you guys the steel thing I was talking about. You notice that the light was green and the people just block up the intersection, but I tell you. Alright, so straight ahead now, as soon as we're able to, I'll zoom in. You see that building there, can't miss it. That's the Rogers being built. And you want to see the steel, it's as if they just use steel alone. Alright, look at this building now. Just going to zoom in. You see, you don't see those metal barriers, or this one just looks like straight steel. At the beginning of the video, you saw the metal beams going across. Look at the top of this building. It's just, and this building is 20 floors, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have at least 5 more floors to go. And you don't see those metal beams, you just see steel. So that's why I always wondered, what's the difference? And I mean, when do you use, I guess, the steel versus the metal beams? So if anybody knows, leave a message in the section below and let us know. But I am 100% sure that all these buildings are safe. I'm just curious as to what's the difference. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.